Just looked at reflection.
No.
Can you tell us a little bit about where we're picking up with Belle, because she is under the sleeping curse? So what are we seeing with her at the top of the season?
The box.
Get some time off.
No, I didn't actually. So obviously she's out of the box in season 6, but she does stuff in the box.
How she?
She's good. She's getting cramped. Yeah. she's in good spirits.
You're going to need a spa day when you get out, to be fair.
Really going to need to get a pedicure.
Scary feet.
But we'll be seeing some of her dream stuff with Morpheus coming in, right?
There's some dream stuff, and there's a really cool. The way she. Not the physical way she gets out of the box physically, but the way she is extracted and how it happens and the characters involved in that is really cool, and it reveals a lot about her relationship and about sort of her past/future.
What can we expect?
I don't know how to put that down.
It's good.
Okay.
What can we expect from Regina and Zelena's relationship moving forward? We can expect a lot. There's a lot going on. All I ever wanted my whole life was a family, because my adopted parents were horrible. And finally got a sister, and I've got 2. And so it's a lot. I've got a Regina, and I've got an evil queen, and a baby, and I just killed my boyfriend. So I made an appointment with Jiminy Cricket for next week.
It's a 3-hour session.
I've got a lot going on. It's a lot. There's a lot of things that Zelena has to deal with, and I think it's going to be really fun, as we move into season 6, how we're going to explore the relationship, the sister relationship, and the dynamic, and the struggle between having a Regina and an evil queen.
Emotionally, will it be the most hardest for you to do this coming season, or because you're going to be playing with those relationships?
Oh, well, I think I haven't asked them, because I kind of don't like to know too much about what's going on. But I think killing my first love was super intense. So I don't know what they're going to do with Regina that could be more painful than that, because that was a really intense scene to shoot, with Robin on the floor and we both lose our true loves at the same time. Well, he wasn't my true love, because let's be honest, he was full of it, and I had to save my sister from him. But to her, it was her first love, and so her heart was shattered. So I don't know if she's ever going to be able to love again or trust again. So maybe that will get explored at some point. Is she ever going to be able to take her walls down again?
Is with having 2 different sisters now. Will that cause Zelena to be torn a little bit on her own dark side, because maybe she wants to hang out more with the evil queen than wants to hang out with Regina?
I think there's going to be a real struggle there, because I don't know that Zelena's fully redeemed, and then it's a real push-pull, and Lana and I were talking about that recently, like just the 2 of us together, or with the 2 sisters, and when you're playing a villain that's been on a journey, it's sort of similar to like the life of someone with the disease of alcoholism. You're doing really well, and then you might relapse and slip a bit, and it's sort of similar as a journey for a villain, where you're doing really well, and then you just want to rip out your heart, I'll start a fireball. You're like, well, simmer down, love, count to 10. So I think there's going to be a lot of that kind of struggle going on in season 6 for me.
Would you be interested to see Zelena and the Wicked Witch separated, like the Evil Queen and Regina?
That'd be wicked, yeah. Really good idea.
Oh my God.
That'd be great.
You guys can do scenes with each other
All
together.
4 of us in a scene. How wicked would that be? Oh my God, that'd be a hot mess.
Imagine.
Oh, I would eat popcorn and kick back and pay money to see that. That's brilliant. Really good idea. I'll talk to the boys about it. I like it. That'd be crazy.
Well, it seemed like this past season we got to a point where Rumpel is pretty much going to stay bad and doesn't want to be good. So would you like to see, once she's awake, Belle explore more of her independence at that point going forward?
Yeah, and we do. It's been a long time coming, but it's also, I used to sort of, I guess I still do. I can totally understand where she's coming from. I understand that it's not that she's just accepting it just now, it's that she's sort of being able to vocalize it and be able to maybe take action with a little more confidence in a way to take care of herself emotionally now that she is pregnant, now that she knows that it's not really just about her anymore, she has to now take responsibility for this other little person, and that's sort of making her head spin a little bit with regard to, okay, I can spend my life trying to fix this person, whether it's for me or for him, it doesn't matter, but if it's affecting someone else now, it's kind of a game changer. So, yeah, it's a bit of a spanner and it works for their marriage for a bit, yeah. There's some alone time to be had.
Well, go see Emilie and talk to him about it. It's very good and very cheap.
Can I get a card from you?
You could do couples therapy.
What characters do you want to see come in the whole land of untold stories? What do you hope to see?
I just had an idea. I was asked that earlier, and I thought about like how Lion, the Witch and Wardrobe was my favourite book growing up. So maybe like a C.S. Lewis Chronicles of Narnia land to dip into. Because I love all those characters when I was growing up. And then would be fun too. Narnia, that'd be brilliant.
I still want, as we were asked before, Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
I love that movie so much. And who else was I thinking? Oh, maybe Pippi Longstocking or Pollyanna. Some good female roles. I mean, we have great female roles on the show. We're lucky.
How do you write well for women?
Yeah.
How do you think the tone of the upcoming season compares to previous seasons?
I feel like every season has its own tone. But I think with this season, they're not going to do like two different arcs. I think it's going to be more of a through line for the whole season. So I think it's a really great idea, the whole land of untold stories, because it opens up a whole world that you can kind of dance in and around, and people can come in and we can go out. So it's really opened a Pandora's box, which I think is really exciting. I don't know where. Hey, can I open your Pandora's box? Get out! I think you're napping. I think you're just lazy. I think you can even open it. Rubbish.
It brings it back to its roots more this season.
How so?
A few
Everyone
reasons,
having
I
to
guess.
deal with like their own shiznit, you know, like being introspective and thinking about everything that's happened before up until this point, and who are you now, and where do we all go from here?
And also the fact that they're just focusing on that physically as well, that we're not going to too drastically visual spaces.
Right, we're in town. Yeah. So in the evenings between like
Stay in
fighting
town
people,
and deal with our stuff.
you know, we can Netflix and chill at nights before we have to deal with it again tomorrow.
Go to therapy, watch some telly.
Watch Stranger Things, have a cup of tea, and go to bed.
Oh my god, I'm so obsessed.
Hashtag obsessed. I watched 5 episodes in 2 days. I can't wait to go home and watch the next 3 tomorrow.
We watched the entire thing in 2 days. It's
So
like 4
good.
a.m. We're like,
If you haven't seen it,
It's
you're
so
missing out.
good.
Stranger Things. It's brilliant.
oh, take it off.
It's just you know what? No, it's a great weekend. Is what it is. That's the extra weekend got.
It's so good.
It's addictive.
Just you plugging that show.
Plugging another show. Brilliant. Nice work, girls.
Watch
Thanks for
Stranger
coming.
Things.
On Netflix. Wait, on Netflix.
On AB.
Not to interrupt the Netflix and chill moment, but so we did see Zelena redeem herself this past season. Are you looking forward to exploring that softer side of her more going forward?
Yeah, I like the fact that I'm going on a journey. You know, I don't ever want to lose my wickedness completely, and I think that she'll always be very, very snotty and sarcastic and dry. But then so am I. So that's not, you know, I'm definitely going to keep that aspect to her personality. But I don't know where the writers are going to take me. But it is fun. It was really fun to become a parent and all of a sudden have something that loves me unconditionally, which, you know, Zelena's never had. And then this guy, you know, making me finally, you know, bring down my walls and love him back, and then for him only to betray me. So I don't really know where Zelena's going to go from here, and if she's going to be able to love and trust again, and what kind of mother she's going to be. I think she's going to try to be a good one, but my God, I don't know how that's going to go. Hopefully she'll be alright. But it is fun to play the softer side and sort of go into different parts of your emotions rather than just trying to like strangle children and steal babies, you know. So they just write. Which is a lot of work too, but it's just different. But they just write such interesting characters. Like just when you think, oh, I know what's going on, you read another episode, you're like, oh well, apparently I didn't. So I'm interested to see where they're going to take me.
Anyone other than
Sorry,
Regina?
last question.
Oh, I do. Anyone other than Regina and the Evil Queen and the baby that you're going to be interacting with that maybe we wouldn't expect you to be teaming up with this coming season?
I don't know. Maybe some cute boys. I don't know. Like, there's a suggestion box. I'll pop that in.
Yes.
We've only just read the third episode, so
I haven't even read that yet.
well, I haven't either. We just
I
received it.
was too busy googling Emilie de Ravin. But I don't know. I don't know. Besides that, I don't know. I'm excited to see who else I'm going to be playing with. Hopefully Belle, but you know, it's obvious. Yeah, we'll both have babies when we can start fresh.
Play date.
We'll definitely have. We'll have play dates for sure. But we'll see. Thank you guys very much.